You know what's crazy? The smallest country on Earth is hidden inside another city, and most travelers walk right past it without realizing they just crossed an international border. So today, we're traveling to the tiniest independent nation in the world, Vatican City. A country so small, you can walk across it in 20 minutes, yet it holds some of the most powerful history, secrets, and artwork ever created. But here's the twist. This place is nothing like the Italy around it. And the moment you step inside, you'll feel the difference. I'm going to show you where the real Vatican experiences are hidden, the ones most tourists miss. And trust me, the last one is unbelievable. The strange reality of entering the world's smallest country. The first shock hits you before you even get inside. There's no passport stamp. No border guard, not even a booth. One moment you're in Rome, and the next you're standing in a different country that's only 0.19 square miles big. But don't let the size fool you. This tiny country prints its own euros, runs its own post office, has its own media, and even has its own ATM with instructions in Latin. Most people stop at St. Peter's Square, take a few pictures, and leave. But that's like visiting New York and only seeing Times Square. There's so much hidden inside this miniature nation. The heartbeat of Vatican City, St. Peter's Basilica. Walking into St. Peter's isn't like entering a church. It feels like stepping into a canyon carved by giants. The ceilings float above you. The marble stretches forever. And the silence hits you harder than the visuals. Here's the wild part. The church is built over what is believed to be the tomb of St. Peter himself, one of Jesus's closest followers. And Michelangelo? He didn't just paint here. He left masterpieces that people travel entire lifetimes to see. But the real secret is below. The Scavi. The underground world tourists never see. Most travelers have no clue this exists. Deep beneath St. Peter's is an ancient underground city, the Scavi Necropolis, a labyrinth of 2,000-year-old tombs and early Christian history. Only 250 people per day are allowed in. No cameras, no noise, no crowds. It feels like being pulled into a different timeline. This is where historians believe St. Peter was buried, and the moment your guide whispers, "Look to your left," you see a simple stone wall that billions of people consider one of the holiest places in the world. It's surreal. The Sistine Chapel, the ceiling that changed art forever. You enter quietly. The room buzzes. Every head tilts upward. Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel ceiling isn't just art. It's a story told in paint, a story of creation, rebellion, heroes, betrayal, and hope. And here's something most tourists don't know. Michelangelo didn't want to paint it. He was a sculptor, and he spent 4 years working on that ceiling, mostly lying on his back, nearly going blind, fighting with the Pope, who kept asking, "Are you done yet?" But here's the kicker. This isn't even the most surprising part of Vatican City. The Swiss Guard, the world's most colorful elite army. They look like they stepped right out of a Renaissance painting. Bright blue, orange, and red uniforms. But don't let the outfits fool you. These guys are highly trained soldiers. To join, you must be Swiss, be Catholic, be under 30, and survive intense military training. They protect the Pope, the Vatican borders, and they once used halberds, medieval axes, against attackers. And yes, they carry modern weapons too. Just hidden under the elegance. The secret areas you can visit. Most tourists don't know these exist. If you really want to explore Vatican City, here are the hidden gems. 1. The Vatican Gardens. These are the private backyard of the Pope, peaceful, colorful, and incredibly quiet. Only guided tours get you in. 2. The Vatican Post Office. You can send a postcard from another country without leaving Rome, and Vatican stamps are collector gold. 3. The Vatican Pharmacy. It's one of the best-stocked pharmacies in Europe. Locals come here for medicine when Italy runs out. 4. The Dome of St. Peter's. Climb 500-plus steps, and you get one of the best views in Europe. Rome, stretching out like an ocean of terracotta roofs. But there's one last chapter of this story. The untold truth about living in Vatican City. Only about 800 people live here, and nearly all of them work for the church or the government. Citizenship isn't by birth, it's by job. Lose the job, you lose the citizenship. There are no hospitals, no schools, and no nightlife. Everything shuts down early, and every morning, before sunrise, the city wakes up to monks, nuns, guards, and workers preparing for thousands of visitors. It's like a parallel world, tiny, quiet, almost mystical. The moment you realize the Vatican isn't just small, it's powerful. Standing in St. Peter's Square at sunset, something hits you. This miniature country, smaller than many shopping malls, has influenced wars, shaped nations, preserved art, guided millions of people, and outlasted empires. It's the smallest country in the world, but its footprint, massive. So that's Vatican City, a country that looks small on the map but feels gigantic when you're inside it. A place where art, faith, history, and mystery collide inside less than 110 acres. If you want more journeys to unbelievable places like this, subscribe, like, and comment. And don't forget to check out the next video.